What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today we're taking a look at LavaLoon, and not only are we taking a look, but we're taking a deeper look, breaking it down, and seeing how to be successful at Town Hall 10. Now, oftentimes when I'm doing LavaLoon attacks, I'm doing them over in Chronos because they give a great example as to how to 3-star, just because, in my opinion, they are some of the best with LavaLoon, or LavaLoon, call it what you will. But today, we're over in One Hive Invicta with 3 different attacks that I'm going to share with you guys and break down, followed by 2 special attacks that you guys are not going to want to miss out on. So guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, hop on it right now, hit the sub button, hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of the Clash stuff that I have for you guys every single day. So let's take a look at the first attack right here on a Town Hall 10 base. We're looking at Haste, and I'm going to pause it for one moment. And as you can see, we have that battle blimp coming through the skies. We have 3 lava hounds, 28 balloons, and haste, rage, heal, freeze. You know, the standard stuff that you're going to be seeing when you're going in with these attacks. Now, let's get this one started right here and kind of break down what's going on and what the focus is for Haste. And as you can see, we have the suicide heroes coming in. So when you don't have either a tank for your heroes or healers for that queen on the queen walk, you're going to go in with suicide heroes, and the goal here is to take out some key defenses that can give a hard time to your kill squad that's going to go into the base, which is basically going to be your lava hound and your balloons. Kill squad, probably the wrong term, for your assault that's going to be going on to the base. Now we have the tank coming with that blimp, pushing itself into the center of the base. And I'll tell you what, sweepers are such an enemy to that blimp. It's always getting dropped back. The blimp does explode, goes down, and the balloons, max level balloons might I add, come on out and take out a decent amount of that base. What you're going to do at this point in time, as I pause things, is pre-haste the base, knowing where you're going to be dropping in your lava hounds and your balloons. Throw the haste spells ahead of time, right before you drop in the troops, because you then can have them zip right into the base, not take any fire before dropping those haste. So we see the hastes are down. Now we have the lava hound popping into the base, another one coming in from a different direction with balloons coming in. So in this attack, the balloons are coming in completely from a V angle on the bottom of the base using the freeze spell on the Inferno Tower. Lava Hound survives that right there. The enemy queen is in the core of the base, and check this out. A Skelly spell being used. If I pause it, you'll see the skeletons attacking the queen, and that's what's going to take her down, using a little bit of a Skelly takedown on the enemy heroes. And the lava pups are helping as well, but let's be honest right here, guys. If we're looking at this, the queen is actually lasting longer than she normally would because the king is there as well. Those skeletons were able to take down the queen, and the pups are going to take down that king. All the while, the balloons are making their way around the base. Only a minion or 2 left around to clean some things up. But I'll tell you what, guys, with only an Expo and that wizard tower, we should be GG on this attack, and I'll have to say it was beautifully done. Notice in this attack, Haste did not go in and try and take out the enemy queen. His plan was to take out that queen using the skeleton spell and allow those skellies to take her down while she was distracted by the passing lava hound above. It was very dangerous though, because that king was so close. The skeletons were not only attacking the queen, but the king as well. But he got it done, pulled in the triple right here, and we could just watch the rest of this cleanup happen. We're going to actually 4 times through the rest of it because, well, all the defenses are gone right now, guys. Just some cleanup with a few minions, a few pups, and a few balloons left over. So really nice attack there, showing you one example of how to be successful using LavaLoon at Town Hall 10. But of course, there's more, guys. We're going to go right down to base number 20 and see what Warble 2.0 does. I'm going to pause it again. Notice there's a couple of bowlers in this composition, 1 less lava hound, and again, we do have the blimp going in here. Spells look pretty similar. If we're taking a look at the base recognition is a big part of attacking when you're using really any attack strategy. But in this one here, you'll notice all of the air defenses are in the northernmost portion of the base. So what I want to see here is how Warble attacks this base. Does he go straight for the air defenses with that blimp, or maybe with his heroes, or is he going to go in from the other end of the base? We're going to have to see, and we're going to see momentarily. The king and the queen are also in that portion of the base. Our king is on the town hall, chopping away at it, getting rid of that high hit point building. If you're wondering right now, why is the town hall on the outside of the base? I don't understand it. That's called an anti 3-star base. It's supposed to make the base more difficult to take down for 3 stars, because really, in war, 2-star doesn't matter so much. You're always going for the 3. Let me zoom out a little bit, because we do have some bowlers working over here as well, and a wizard. So we're trying to kind of take out whatever's in the northeastern side of the base. And as you can see, he's going with those suicide heroes to take out as much of those air defenses as possible. How many do you think he could actually take down with the queen and the king? Let's see. We're going to get at least one of them. There is the Inferno Tower, which could cause a little bit of trouble for that queen, and we're going to have to see. Her ability is going to have to be used really soon, and there it is right there. Taking down the cannon, going to then move over to the Inferno Tower, and then probably the second air defense. Let's see if that actually how it goes down. Oh, the Inferno Tower is taking down the queen because the enemy queen stepped up, distracted our queen, and didn't allow things to go down. Now, something that we're seeing similar to the last attack is the pre-hasting. Drop those haste spells prematurely so that those troops can just zip right into the base, right where you want them to go. The lava hounds are coming in. Look at that battle blimp dropping its balloons, max level might I add, right over where those air defenses are. Unfortunately, they're going back to the center of the base. It's so funny how sometimes things path, but it's going to work out, and that's a great thing about having the freeze spells and a handful of haste spells in the attack. You can kind of get the balloons where you want them to go, pull them quickly with those haste spells. Rage spells, remember, are going to give them enhanced speed and enhanced damage when they attack, but haste spells, no damage increase, just the increase in speed, and it's actually a larger speed increase than you're going to get with the rage spells. So as you can see, guys, only the archer towers are left. Lava Hound still hasn't popped, a bunch of balloons, so even though the suicide heroes in the beginning of the attack only took down 1.5 air defenses, still got it done. Because they were so close, they were able to be tanked for, and it worked out nicely. So I guess the key of today is drop those haste spells prematurely. Get them down first. They will remain in the base. You don't have to worry about them running out as long as you have them upgraded. So get them down. Make sure that your troops are going to be able to jump right into the base and zip right on through. And guys, so far, if you're enjoying this little guide, if you want to call it that, throw a thumbs up on the video. I appreciate it. It helps me, my channel, and of course the Clash of Clans community. One more base we're going to look at, and that's on base number 31, or one more attack I should say, for this strategy. And we have Nate coming in, and if we're going to pause right here again, more balloons. 32. We have a baby dragon in this one. We got the power potion going on, 5 minions, 2 hounds, and 1 blimp. Again, spells look the same. He has 1 extra rage spell around, so let's see how he does right here. And while this starts out, I'm going to take a sip. Alright, now we're good to go. We have a baby dragon coming in behind the king over here, so the king is going to tank for the queen and the baby dragon. Going for those 2 air defenses right here in the southernmost portion of the base, leaving 2 air defenses around up top in the north. We also have 2 what look to be level 2 Inferno Towers, single target, which can be a problem for our lava hounds down the road. Queen takes down 1 air defense right there. Her ability is going to be popped, and there it goes. She's not going to be able to take out that second AD. So what we're seeing here are multiple attacks where only 1 air defense was taken down. But I want to see how these haste spells go. King is going to pop through that wall, or at least attempt to. Looks like he's working on a little bit of that. Here's the pre-hasting. I'm telling you guys, the pre-haste, key to success right there. We have 3 of them. We have another battle blimp coming in, and a bunch of balloons coming in behind. The lava hounds are zipping themselves into the base. Balloons are following right behind. Look at that blimp actually making it into the core of the base. That never happens. It's always going to get pushed back by the sweeper, but for some reason in this attack, got lucky. It got in there, and it did a nice job. And notice there were not any balloons in that that battle blimp right there, guys. Usually you're going to see a bunch of max level balloons pop out, but in this case, I believe it was a lava hound as I looked away and didn't see. But look at these balloons completely just shoving themselves down the throat of this base. Unbelievable surge into the base with those balloons. Now they did clump up a little bit over here in the east, which is going to make it difficult because of those wizard towers. But wow, when they were in the center of that base, they surged through, and this base to itself was saying, I'm in trouble. We have some problems. And well, of course they did, because Nate tripled this base in war. Again, guys, this was a war between one Hive Invicta and a Silent Sphere. And it's just cleanup time right now, guys. Actually, we do have a Tesla over in that corner. The Barbarians and the Pups are going to go help clean that up. We're going to double time to the rest of this. Those balloons don't have to make it their way over there because the other troops took care of it. So now I did say I had more, and I have two more. One is a LavaLoon attack, or a LavaLoon attack, and the other one is just a random miner attack that I wanted to share with you guys because who doesn't love a beautiful miner attack? So we're going to get back on over here. We're going to look at all the way up top, base number 2. And this is a beautiful LavaLoon using a clone spell. Let's take a look at what Tony did on this base. We're done with the tutorial stuff, but now we're just looking at these for fun. Let's see if he uses those haste spells or if he decides to leave them behind or not use them right away. Let's see how he hits this base. And guys, if you didn't already know, I've recently been sponsored by Stimpaks. It's a jerky company. I've gotten it, I've tested it, I'm in love with it, which is why I'm promoting them, because I think their product is fantastic. All you have to go is to stimpaks.com. There's a link in the description, and use code ECHO, and you'll save 15% off of all of your jerky orders. You can't beat that, guys. It's basically free. Not really. I'm kidding about the basically free thing, but I'm not kidding about the jerky being delicious. So I have a bunch myself. I'll be eating it on stream while I'm drinking my G Fuel as well. So if you want to give it a shot, if you're into jerky and you're looking for something different, a new brand, check out Stimpaks. They're delicious. All right, so we have the king and the queen coming in from the west, and notice a bunch of troops were used to kind of funnel things out, and look at these red balloons. You gotta love the red balloons with the Grand Warden pushing in behind the blimp, pushing themselves straight into the base. Freeze spell on the Wizard Tower. What else is over there? Expo, Cannon, and the Clan Castle troops. Nice freeze spell in the core of the base are the balloons. In the base are the balloons. Gonna be able to go take it out. Wow. Stuttering much. It's okay. I'm confident with that. We're fine. Let's move on through. That clone spell was used and I missed it as I was stuttering over my words, but you're going to see how this goes down again. We weren't talking guide right here, guys. We're just talking fun, so I don't have to be as on point as I am in the earlier parts of the video. Balloons are going to push on through. We only have an Archer Tower, an Expo, and an Inferno Tower, but the Inferno is set to single, which is actually going to be in favor of the balloons. Notice that balloon that was a cloned balloon, it died out, it fizzled out and did not drop a bomb. Worth noting, guys, I don't know if you knew that or not, but the cloned balloons do not have a death bomb when they just zone out. If you didn't know, now you do. That Grand Warden's assisting a little bit there as well, and look at all these pups, minions, balloon, and warden pushing that Inferno Tower. The Inferno cannot take down all those pups, just can't do it. It's not going to happen. Beautiful attack right here, taking down the CC from a Silent Sphere, and there's a few other things around here. Oh, we do have an Archer Tower. Let's double time through it though, because all these pups, you can't beat the power of the pups. Let's see them eat up that Inferno, that Wizard Tower, Archer Tower. Wow, yeah, it's late at night, guys. I think that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. It's late. I'm tired, but it's okay. We'll get through. Beautiful attack, Tony, coming out of one Hive Invicta. And you know what? When there's a miner attack, you know I'm gonna show it. Why? Because I love miners. I just love them. My favorite troop of the game, and we have a miner attack right here. It's an 11v11 attack, and there weren't enough miner attacks in this specific war for me to make a video specific for miners, so I decided to throw them into this video. And I mean, I'm not even gonna shout out what's going on, guys. We're gonna watch it, talk about other things. You see the wall wreckers being used in this one, being a nice tank for the miners. What do you think is going to pop out of the wrecker? Is it going to be Valkyries? Is it going to be more miners? Is it going to be a golem or a P.E.K.K.A. or some type of a tank? We'll have to see. Let me zoom in a little bit so we can see what's going on, but I have to say that wrecker is going nicely through the base, pushing all the way through the center of the base. Though the actual wrecking of wall is not needed with the miners, obviously, because they just kind of go under the wall, but it's being used as a tank, making its way across, taking out defenses, and it looks as if there are Valkyries. That's what they were, Valks in the wrecker that are going to help take down the rest of the base. Miners are just so fun to use. I use them all the time for my farming attacks, and my queen currently upgrading to level 60, video coming on that soon as well, spoiler alert. It makes it more difficult when I don't have my queen to use the miner attacks, just because I don't have that ranged DPS shooting in the air troop. So, she'll be back. We'll be strong. And that's been it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel like I said earlier. Remember, you can also find me on Discord, 1,400 members and pushing to 1,500. So why don't you guys come on down and join the Discord family. Let's take a look at the war results right here, guys. You could see 119 to 116, one Hive Invicta pulled in the victory, 99.97% damage. Incredible stuff. Let's take a look at the results, scroll on through, and as we do, I'll remind you that you can find me also on Twitter at EchoThroughMe. But that's been it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, throw a thumbs up, show some love to your boy and to the clans that I cover here in Clash of Clans. Let's just get to this last 40th player, and then there we go. Bam. We got them all. Let's get rid of the Twitter. Let's return home. We're going to zoom in on the clan castle, showing love to one Hive Invicta. And at this point, I'm going to say goodbye. It's been real, guys. I love each and every one of you. Thanks for your support, and I'll see all of you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.